Spoiler warning, Wildspire did an amazing job with this new set of miniatures, and I love the Bookish Dragon.
Hello everybody, today I'm drinking Yorkshire Tea Gold, and I'm very excited. Because we have a new Wildspire set to look at. Something that completely flew under my radar. A brand new Wildspire set. I've rather liked the Wildspire stuff in the past, and this seemed like a larger set of miniatures. There's, I believe, 3 large miniatures and 1 huge miniature in here. And, yeah, these are unpainted. And I'm going to showcase some of the painted ones as well. But let's take a look at this set right now. I'm very excited about the wood woad / tree guy. I'm very excited about the mushroom guy. Very excited about the Oni. Very excited about the Toad Rider. So many bizarre miniatures in here. Now, for this set, it's a larger set. And, yeah. And there's going to be a lot of repeats in here. I'll leave a text showing what I paid for it and how many miniatures are in this box. Unless I misunderstood. So let's just see, shall we? Ooh. So once again, a lot of cool stuff. Oh my god, a printed... Well, see, I didn't pay attention. Look at this. Printed stats. In a very familiar format to 5e. Look at that. That's really cool. I like it. You know, you really understand, like, some companies, like, just take the extra steps. Like a really cool little thing like this. To come up with stats and stuff. Now, I don't know how great these stats are, but, like, you get a little booklet with them. It's pretty great. Yeah, so this is what you get, all loosey-goosey. I think if you buy the dragon separately, then you'll get a little bit more carefully packaged dragon. But, yeah. So, first large one. Not exactly the greatest facial expression, but certainly with a simple paint job, I think this would make a very adequate demon or devil. Yeah, like instead of going with the normal skulls, it's fresh severed heads, which is interesting. So yeah, that's the first large one. And we got the meme guy here, which is actually really well sculpted. It's got a little bit of a flash thing there. But, yeah. Instead of the right to the bear arms, you have the bear with shark arms. Because we all know that the most deadly creature is a bear riding an elephant with a shark on top of the bear, just trampling and eating everything that they come across. So truly a very just horrific magical experiment went wrong. I'll show some stills of these at the end of the video. And then the armored Lamia, which you don't really see that many miniatures of these. This is, of course, the mythical creature, armed with a dagger. I used to fight these all the time in my online mud games. Used to fight those all the time. Let's see here. So all these packs essentially have the same miniatures. So there's a lot of duplicates, but I think a lot of these are really nice. Check out some of the ones. Alright, the mushroom guy. Medium mushroom guy creature. He's got a little staff. He's got a cloak. Full adventurer mode. Not bad. I really like the plastic here. This is not Reaper Bones 1 PVC. This is very stiff. This has a lot of details. The lovely keg golem here. That's a pretty nice miniature. The little hands. I didn't realize it before, but he's actually exploding on the bottom and taking off. A little drake. Little drake, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ain't nothing wrong with a little drake like that. Nice expression. Durable, yet there's obviously a lot of detail on these. Wow, a lizard man. A lizard man dual wielding with goggles. That ain't bad at all. A small template, though. I wonder... Let me look that up in the book. Maybe that's supposed to be some sort of... Maybe that's actually supposed to be a... some sort of kobold, perhaps. No, that's just supposed to be a lizard folk assassin. So... It's supposed to be a medium creature, but it's got the small-sized... I wonder if that was a miscommunication, because this is clearly a small-sized base, despite being a medium creature. Ooh, lovely. I don't know what this is. I need to look up this one, too, because that's really a really nice design. Frankly, dankly, that's a pretty nice design, I'll tell you that much. Look at this devilish bard. That is pretty neat. Yeah, obviously, just continually to improve the dang old quality here. What I can only describe as a merfolk throwing a dolphin. That's interesting. These are all duplicates. So you basically get 4 packs that are the exact same miniatures. Which is a value, because I think the keg golem and the little woodwode or forest protector here are really nice miniatures. Yeah. Look at that forest protector woodwode guy. He's got an axe stuck in him because somebody did the wrong thing and thought he was a regular stump, and he clearly is not. So you get 4 of that guy. So that would be good for like a little group encounter. What is this one supposed to be? See, I love the little book. You can go in the little book and you can look it up and find out which is this. That's pretty cool. This is a tiefling outland. I assumed this might be some sort of Oni, but no, it's a tiefling outlander, which makes total sense. That is very badass. That would make it very good. See, I think there must have been some sort of miscommunication in the bases, because a lot of these bases are smaller than they really should be. But that's okay. We got a goblin bomb maker type of character. We got a goblin shaman type of character. We got a big old house cat who has a fish sandwich. Alright, that's a little bit of a goofy one. I don't know if I'm going to be using that one. And then we have the... what was this one again? This was just a regular monster. Yeah, this is just a deep gnome worker. Which, wow, you know what? That's like a perfect miniature. It's got the slightly smaller base, so this could easily be a small creature, because I think deep gnomes are still considered small creatures. And it's just a general NPC, so getting 4 of these is actually really good, because then, hey, yeah, you got your deep gnome village scenario all set up. So, yeah, very cool. I guess there was some idea behind doing different colors, but, yeah. Each of these bags, same miniatures, and they all have different little colors. But yeah, the Wormling, which I thought was a Drake, and it's actually supposed to be a Wormling. This guy, I think the little idea behind this sculpt was good, but I think it's just too small to actually pull it off. This is a rat folk that is just covered in rats, which I don't know how this is going to look once you paint it. But I will do my best to make this look cool, because that's a very cool idea. But maybe just a little bit ambitious. This is a forest gnome scout on a frog, this is a delightful miniature, a useful miniature, and a miniature that I'm very happy to have 4 of, because I can easily come up with very many scenarios where the forest gnome scouts riding on their large frogs can encounter the party there. The turtle one, I don't know. Well, I'll have to show it, but he's a little bit shrimpy. See, I do think there was some definite miscommunications in the scaling with some of these. The large ones came out great, and the vast majority of these came out great, but I think I really do think that the assassin was a little bit shrimpy. The siren maybe was a little bit shrimpy. That's the correct size base and everything. So, and then the turtle I think was a little bit small in scale as well. And then the base, and perhaps even like I think the size of the tiefling was good. Let me compare that to a WizKids. All right, so close enough, I guess. But the smallness of the base is weird, so I still think I would count that was sort of a miscommunication. Now, of course, you could just slice this thing off and put it on a larger base if it bothers you that much. And you could actually even put it on a little taller base, so it actually would fit in better with the 28mm heroic. I gotta say though, the Deep Gnome has got to be my favorite, because having 4 of these is just very convenient. And let's take a look at the big old dragon, which is a very unique dragon, the adult Bookish dragon, which is a fantastic idea, considering that there are indeed dragons to be found. Yeah, the wings fit pretty good. I heard some negative reviews about this guy, but I like it so far. It seems like fits pretty good. It's very impressive. I considering what I paid for this, for all of these miniatures, considering what I paid for it, like, having the dragon this big. Again, you can get the dragon for $19. I think there is actually a coupon right now, so it's like $17. That is close. I can just tell from the material, this is like way better material than Reaper Bones 1. This is definitely some sort of PVC mix. Bottom base is like, I mean, this is like very, very, it's not very bendy at all. But the body is bendy enough where you could drop this thing on the floor a million times and it's not going to break. Look at that. Oh my god. And the detail is amazing. Honestly, if I were Wildspire, I would really kind of focus maybe on having like a series of like very specialized dragons like this. I don't know of another dragon. I'm sure there is like 3D printed models of dragons holding books like this. This very well might be a model. Because again, I'm ignorant about a lot of 3D printed stuff. I don't know, maybe this model is from... maybe it's from that, but what a unique model to be able to get for like less than $20. This is utterly fantastic. Like, I was like ready to be like, well, if the material wasn't good, etc., etc., if the details weren't good. But look at that detail on the wings. Look at that. Look at the subtle, like, scales. That's... I mean, people are complaining that it didn't fit together, like, really nicely. But, like... I don't know. I mean, for the price, this is fantastic. This is way better. I mean, again, this is PVC mix. But you know what? This is like the PVC mix. This is like PVC mix that like you found on the old Hasbro miniatures. And I hate to keep on bringing that up, but you just don't really find that mix all the time. Like, this is absolutely... I mean, frankly, this would have been worth it alone just for this one. I would have been happy to pay the price of the box just for this one miniature. But the price is like under $20 for this one miniature if you just want to get the Bookish dragon. Which, wow, what a perfect miniature. I mean, especially like if you're gonna paint it up, like the actual art has it as a gold dragon. And what is its stats? It's a metallic dragon, so you could paint this up as any kind of dragon, I guess. It doesn't look especially like a official D&D gold dragon, but I'm pretty sure that you could paint this up in any kind of like, possibly like this would make a great NPC. That's all I'm saying. This would make an amazing NPC. Well, wow, what a great miniature.
Quite frankly, I really enjoyed this set of miniatures. They're very useful, very interesting. I love the sculpts, and especially with the large sculpts that you get, it's really quite a nice assortment of miniatures. It really is. And the large, huge rather, Bookish dragon, wow, what a miniature. I could not stop myself. I had to paint it up. I used just basic techniques. I will link that stream below. I will also link where you can buy this set, either just the dragon or the dragon and the other miniatures. What you're looking at, is basically just a lot of necro gold from Metal and Alchemy, from Scale Color, and yeah, just a great thing. I also used Black Magic Crafts system of painting rocks, where you base coat it in browns and tans, and then you use more tans and black wash. And yeah, I think it pops a little bit more. You could definitely see it more in person. But yeah, even with a basic paint job like this, the Bookish Dragon is an impressive NPC, and just something really nice for the shelf as well. I mean, what a great dragon miniature. Very happy to have gotten this. If you have any questions, let me know below. I really enjoyed reviewing this set. Let me know if you think I should review something else in the near future.